Trap watchers, I think I got something good for everyone today. In our community, we're going to give you all a price prediction update into the market for Bitcoin. We're going to see if the price can actually hit that $60,000 price. I know many people are already antsy about this market move and Bitcoin going higher. We're going to talk about that today. So if today's your first time ever seeing our content, you all appreciate how good our predictions have been. You all appreciate how simple it is to see where price is anticipated to go. We want you to join our team, and you do that by liking the video, sharing the video, also subscribing here to our channel. We do welcome you all who wants to stay ahead of the game, because this is a very, very competitive market, right? People are out there right now trying to make sure that we lose and they win. So we need to combat that. We need to make sure that we are always in position to beat them at their own game. So join us. It's relatively simple. So check this out. Last price prediction that we did in Bitcoin was right there on July the 25th. You guys can clearly tell from the chart. We told everyone in our team that, yeah, we're going to look for this price in Bitcoin to go higher, and take a look at what happened. Boom. Just yesterday, the market in Bitcoin came and hit our ultimate TP price. It's very simple. 16.19% is what we're eating off of right now in terms of profitability. Do you guys want to eat? Everyone in our community is able to eat because we're getting ahead of everyone else into the market as to where price is going to go. So 16.19% is fantastic. I want to give you kudos for those who was able to call that and to see that over the last couple of trading days. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of it, right? This is old news. This is prior history. We don't need to rely on our last price prediction. So let's clean up this chart, because our chart is getting relatively dirty, and we do not like dirty charts. The dirtier your chart, the less unclean you'll be. So you want to make sure your chart is clean. So let me get rid of this, and then let's get rid of one of these lines, right? The market in Bitcoin is not even traded within the trading channel, so we don't need to keep it on our chart. So we're going to get rid of one of these lines here, and we're going to track Bitcoin's price. This is what this game is all about. It's about tracking the movements of the market in anticipation as to where the market is going to go. So currently, this is the trend in Bitcoin. I don't care what anyone tries to tell me. This is the trend. This is where Bitcoin is anticipated to go in a broad sense. There's no confusion at all. So if anyone's trying to speak to you on A, B, C, D, E, F, G retracements, wave levels, Fibonacci retracements, stochastics, MACDs, tell them to go and do not utilize that. It's very simple to see where price is headed. Bitcoin is in an upward trend. So like I told you on the thumbnail, in the title of this video, $60,000. Let's see how far away we are in Bitcoin's price to see it hit that $60,000 price. About 27.5%. That is very doable, especially in the cryptocurrency space. It's not even surprising to see Bitcoin price go up 15-20% in one day. So 27.5%, that is very likely to occur, especially as Bitcoin continues this upward trend. Are you all prepared for that? Are you all anticipating Bitcoin's price to go to $60,000? Let's see, because there are some areas that I want to show you that will be a problem for Bitcoin, especially in terms of moving higher in price. Okay, so you can see here already that there are some restriction points in Bitcoin, and let me pinpoint those for you. So you can see right here that the market in Bitcoin is getting some restriction in the market. I would say shy area that would be a hurtful spot where we can see some selling occur. It's right around, what is that, $50,500, give or take, maybe even $50,000. So we got to be aware of that. Like, we have to be on guard to anticipate some selling to come through into the market in Bitcoin. But you know what? That's not going to be a problem though, because over the last couple of 3-day price bars, especially on this one, I want to give you all this information. Like right here, this lets me know that the market in Bitcoin is still gearing for higher price. Now, yeah, right now the market is going through some selling. That's not a problem, because this is where the support area has to be maintained in order for Bitcoin to continue to see its track higher price. So right there around $43,000, maybe $44,000, no lower than this point right here is where Bitcoin has to maintain its price in order for us to tap out at that $60,000 price. Just that simple. Okay, right there around $42,000. So remember that number as we see Bitcoin continue to trade throughout the rest of the month of August. $42,000. As long as you see the price greater than $42,000, we already know where we're going to go. Even if Bitcoin was to break this ascending line to the right, $42,000 is the newest area of support into the market. Take a look at the market price of Bitcoin now. Yeah, the last couple of 5-day price bars has been fantastic. I mean, the bullishness into the market in Bitcoin is definitely there, right? Now, one thing I want to pinpoint everyone in on is that a lot of tweets, you know, I'm seeing a lot of articles with the titles about Bitcoin being in a bullish trend now, that this is a bull market. Hey, just be careful out there, okay? Because everyone else is trying to convince you on something about the market. But when you look at the chart for what it is, we're not going to be confused. So right now, yeah, I'm still expecting the price in Bitcoin to go higher. That $60,000 price is definitely in tow to be touched. Now, is it going to happen throughout August? That doesn't look likely. Why? Because we got all of this work that the market will have to go through in order for us to tap out around that top end of that $60,000 price. This is a lot of work right here. So it's not going to be, from our perspective, it's not going to be a very quick shot up to that $60,000 price. We're going to have some ebbs and flows to where the market in Bitcoin goes lower, goes higher, until eventually it hits that $60,000 price right there. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put on this prediction, right? We're still expecting the market in Bitcoin to go higher. Now, the psychological area that many people is going to get you in on is 50,000. Okay. That is where we can anticipate the market to try to dip, to try to go down. But that is why I wanted to show you all this overall trend on top of $42,000. So both of those numbers, both of these areas to which the market continues to trade in Bitcoin, it's going to be very crucial. I got you. So let's run the play. So right now with Bitcoin, we are going to play a prediction into the market of Bitcoin going higher. Now I'm going to hold $42,000 ultimately as our area of support, and our first area of TP is going to be right there around 50, right? It wouldn't hurt to take it a little lower than 50,000. You know, maybe around $49,625, right? Somewhere around that vicinity is where we'll top out at on our first area TP, which would give us around 6.25% right there. And then ultimately, I'm looking for this market in Bitcoin on this prediction to top out up here around $52,500. Okay, right there. So look how clean this looks. I mean, we are already in position, anticipating the market to continue its strength move and for us to top out around $52,500. Now, throughout the rest of 2021, yes, $60,000 is still on the table so far. The only way that we would change and Bitcoin won't hit $60,000 is if this trend is broken and we break $42,000 to the downside. Those two things has to be broken in order for us to not see $60,000. Okay. So now you're on our team, you're part of our community. Drop me a comment in the comment section and let me know, what are you all noticing on the price chart for Bitcoin? Definitely like to hear your thoughts, or can't hear it, so I'll have to read your thoughts. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.